Ladies and gentlemen, and this is Tempest. In this video I would like to talk to you about baling technology. But before I do that, I would like to tell you that this is going to be a series of videos that I'm going to produce to show you how to feed your cows, so their milk output is 100% and no less. Here on the screen you can see everything I'm going to use for that. However, do not worry, this is not gonna be too complicated. As I said before, it's gonna be a series of 3 different videos, so you can follow the steps and learn for everything you can see here on the screen. And that's, by the way, the top machinery you can buy, the most expensive, like extra tractors and everything. You're looking for around 5 to 6 million euros, and that's a lot if you're just starting your farm and want to get there as quickly. So while doing this video, I will also show you how to feed your cows just at the beginning of your farm, just with the straw or grass, so they can produce for around 10% or 15% of their maximum output. That will bring you enough money to maintain your farm and earn a little bit. But in the long term, you're looking to increase your machinery and as a result increase your cow's milk output. So just stay with me, stay tuned, and I will try to make these videos as soon as possible, so my complete tutorial is going to be ready, as I said before, in 3 videos. Yeah, and let's get started, guys. So the first thing you would want to do, guys, is to sow your wheat or barley. It doesn't really matter which one of them you're gonna use. Here it goes, the sowing process. And my harvester is already ready to harvest the seeds, so we have the straw left for us to collect it and turn them into bales. And what do we have here? This machine is ready to sow the corn, so it could be used to turn it into silage. By the way, guys, if you don't want to do that but you would like to get silage anyways, you can also make it by turning grass into chaff, not just the corn, and that's done by using different header for this thing. This thing is turning corn into chaff, which could be turned into silage later, but I'm gonna talk about it in the next video. I'll explain how you should do that and what's the best way of producing as much silage as possible. This is looking good. This is actually looking good. He's going pretty fast, and that's what I was talking about in my previous video. Look at the dirt on the wheels. It's starting to add up. This thing wasn't as dirty when I first started using it, and then it gradually increases. And you can see here in a while this tractor is going to be all covered in dirt because it worked hard. I don't really know if it's a good feature or not. I personally like it because for me the more detail the better. But for some people, if they don't like the look of dirty things, it may be not very convenient. Maybe they do not want to see their tractors dirty all the time. I think that maybe they should have included the feature of turning it off, so your equipment could stay clean all the time. However, it's debatable. In the next video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to produce hay out of grass, and that's pretty complicated process. And I really anticipate that video, because I think it's very interesting to do everything and to show you guys how everything works. And yeah, I've parked the harvester. It's ready to work. Let's just unfold it, see how it works. This is my sprayer. I'm just gonna park it right next to my field, so it's ready to be used. We want to see as much of the wheat as possible. I'm not sure if it affects the straw production. Here we go. Our sprayer is ready to be used. And one thing that I would like to tell you guys is that I was so relieved when I found out that sprayers are just automated in this game, as it was so painful to go on every field. You had to spray it manually before, because worker just wouldn't do that. So I was thinking, why wouldn't they automate this process before? It was so easy to do that, and now finally it is automated and the worker does everything for you again, as I do not like going through fertilizing my fields manually. I always miss the spots and that irritates me, and worker just seems to do this perfectly. However, I checked this with my fertilizer spreaders, this ones, and worker seems to start working with it, but he just doesn't complete the job. He just stops after the first go, and he stops after the first row he does. So it's not really working well with the fertilizer spreaders. However, sprayers, they work perfectly. They just know what they're doing. So in case you're looking to automate the whole process, guys, just use the sprayer. Do not use the fertilizer spreaders unless you want to use it. I'm sure that the slurry tanks are not automated as well. I don't think it is automated. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So yeah, let's just continue. Our sowing is almost complete, and I'm gonna start fertilizing this field by pressing H, and our worker starts working. I'll just bring this tractor to the field, as this is the actual machine we want to see in this video. It's gonna turn our straw into the bales. And as I said before, guys, it doesn't really matter if you want to use wheat or barley. They both do the great job with producing the straw. However, canola won't work for you. I haven't grown canola in this version of Farmer Simulator. I did in the previous one, and canola just doesn't leave any straw, so don't bother growing that thing. It's more expensive, I know. It is produced in less quantities, so that's the drawback. And you don't get the straw afterwards, so you think twice before you decide to grow canola. Don't hurry. Concentrate. Where is it? Yep, it is here. It is done. Our sowing is complete, and we may as well prepare it for the next video by setting it to the grass. Now it is ready to sow grass. Let's fold it. I'll just wait until our wheat is grown and ready to be harvested. Is it just me, guys, or the colors in this game are so different now? Look at this. Look at this down. It's just so beautiful. Like, look at all those colors. It's like almost, it feels so real, so beautiful. Just love it. Yep. And what can we see here? We've got all our machinery ready and waiting for us. That's everything I've used to create bales in the end. Yeah, that's the baling technology machinery. That's what you're gonna need. This particular forage wagon, I think it's called forage wagon, to collect straw, just to fill it up, just as much as you want for your cows to eat. And that's their like, I would call it main dish, the straw or the grass. No matter what you choose, it's gonna serve your cows well. So you just wait for them to be collected and use this thing. And finally, our wheat is fully grown, crisp, and ready to be harvested. So let me hire my dear friend to harvest it, and he's gonna just start doing it. Again, guys, just, what the hell? What? Stop. Enable straw spot. Can we try it again? Try it again. Yep. Do not forget to enable the straw spot, because it won't leave the straw behind the wheat, which we need to create our bales. That's the key, guys. If you just forget about it, you'll have no bales. this is the cheapest way to feed them, and their milk output is going to be around 10 to 15%, if I'm not wrong. So that's how you do it. You just turn on the forage wagon like this, and you should also lower the pickup. Here it goes, beautiful. And let's just set it to cruise control, and let's go. Let's fill it up. Here it goes. Nice and easy, nice and beautiful. After that, you just go to your cow's place and unload it to the designated area. I'll show it to you later, guys, how to do that and where to unload it, so don't worry. One thing worth mentioning is that amount of straw you're gonna need to feed your cows mainly depends on the amount of cows you have. So for every farm it's gonna be different. I think, guys, we are ready to start. Let's just enter our bale maker. Here we are. This is gonna be our starting position. You just align your tractor with the line of, is it full? I think my harvester is full. Where is my truck? Here you go. Truck. One of the best additions to this game. I know there were lots of mods which added trucks before, and creators probably decided that it is very necessary to have one, and I cannot agree more with them. Very great addition, very great addition. So let's just unload our, oh darn it, bumpy road, be careful. Yep, let's just unload our harvester because it seems to be full. What's the capacity of this one? Because this harvester is the most expensive you can get. It has around 15,000 liters. 15,000. I'm not sure what's the measurement of the wheat. We'll call it units. It has 15,000 units capacity for the wheat or barley. It is much bigger than the standard one that is given to us. It's around 5,000 in the default harvester we receive when we start the game, but the price difference is like 3 times more. This one costs like a cool house on the beach. Yep, it is 14,630. Why is it not 15,000? Should be 15,000. Where did you hide the rest of it? Let me start making the bales, because that's what this video is about, to show you the final output of everything I've done so far. Let's just unfold the baler and lower the pickup as usual. So now we can just start collecting our straw and turn it into bales. Yep, look at that, how quickly does that one fill. And that's because our harvester is so cool. It just leaves thicker layers of straw when it goes, and that helps with the bale collection as well. You don't need the windrower or anything. It just makes life so much easier. That's why you cost so much. That's why you're so cool. Here you go, you can see our first bale is almost out, and I want it to be a bit different. I want it to be here. I want you to stay here. Yep, it should fall just now. Yes, I confirm our first bale is out and ready to be collected. Let's just finish this row, and we can see our second bale is coming out. Great. And let's stop for a while and wait for our harvester to finish. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Stop. Stop. I should address him somehow. Maybe I should call him Hugo. Okay, I'm gonna call him Hugo. Stop, Hugo. Stop! Why won't you stop? I have to follow along. Usually the harvester stops, I've noticed, but this one just doesn't want to do that. He just wants to continue harvesting. Anyways, anything will do, I don't mind it. As long as I get my 30,000 units of wheat. And I hope he's gonna be able to handle the rest without my intervention in the future. So let's just turn on the baler and continue. Here it goes. Here it goes. Third bale is out. Honestly saying, I was expecting it to be a little bit more. I was expecting like 3 or 4 in a row at least. And it gives me only 2 maximum, I think, right? 1, and this is the second one. Yeah, 2 bales per row. It mostly depends on the size of your field, of course, but I remember it being giving you a bit more than it does in this version of the game. Not sure if I'm wrong. Again, correct me guys if I'm wrong. It looks like the next row is going to be our last row, and we can just start collecting it. We can start collecting our bales. The convenient vehicle we have next. I'm going to show it to you guys. I just love it because it makes your life so much easier. You don't have to use the forklift or anything. Yes, it is a bit more expensive than buying a forklift, which you will need anyways for your silage production. However, it just saves so much time. I think it's worth investing into. I definitely will do that when I start my own farm. The last thing I want to show you guys is the thing I liked a lot about the new version of Farmer Simulator. You just can turn off the baler and then unload it. This feature is, I'm sure it's the new feature of the Farmer Simulator, because I haven't seen it in the Farming Simulator 2013, and that's like, it's like disappointed me. I was like, why do I have 2 or 3 of them in there? Why does it have to be stuck and wait till the next harvest? It's just stupid. But in this version, you can just press O. It's gonna give you everything that's in there. 1 and 2. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. And we are ready to start the final step of our baling process. And it's gonna be baling collection, obviously. So to collect our bales, I'm gonna just turn it into the operating position and head straight to my bales, just trying to pick them up like this. Yep, done nicely. Yeah, and this one, don't forget. Ouch! Such an accident. Anyways, everything went well. And the third one, come here, nice. I think we should have one more around here. No, I don't see it. Anyways, we have the fourth one. Here we go. Looks so smooth. I just love the animation of this wagon. Looks so cool. Here we go. The fifth one. And the last one. No, we have the last one over there. Yes, and we are done, guys. That's how you make your own bales. That's how easy it is. You can also create the round bales. However, I do not find them convenient, and that's why I use square bales usually on all my farms. I think that's it. I've done everything that covers how to create the normal bales, which you will require to mix with the hay bales and the silage itself to feed your cows in the end. Yes, guys, so as I said before, stay tuned for the next video I'm gonna make. It's gonna describe the whole process of creating hay, and trust me, it's not as easy as creating the normal bales like out of wheat or barley. That process is much longer and more expensive in terms of machinery, but the end result won't disappoint you, and you'll smile when you're doing it, I'm sure, guys. So yeah, thank you guys a lot for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you found it useful, and see ya in the next episode. Live like there is no tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. One big feature that was added to this game is the new forestry equipment, and the whole game has changed due to that. And cut it nicely. Goes all the way. Here it goes, nice and beautiful, and then it falls right on you and kills you. I'm just joking. Won't kill you. Will kill my vehicle for sure, though. That's awkward. Anyways, let's pretend that didn't happen.